back with a brand new edition of BJJTV. Here's what's coming up.
We are going to learn more ways to become eco-friendly and visit a local farm that values family traditions.
Speaking of family, we're going to meet a few teens who left their family and all that they know to come study in Washington, Missouri.
But first, let's head over to Borgia so we can talk turkey.
Borgia Turkey Tournament.
The Turkey Tournament.
The Turkey Tournament.
Turkey Tournament.
We're at the St. Francis Borgia Turkey Tournament.
For the past 67 years, Washington, Missouri's Thanksgiving turkey has come with a side of basketball.
It's held every year during Thanksgiving. It's been a tradition for a number of years at Borgia High School.
I have been attending the St. Francis Borgia Turkey Tournament probably since I was in middle school.
From grandparents to parents to coaches and players, it means a lot to be able to play at the tournament.
But the turkey tournament impacts more than just individual players and coaches.
It brings the whole time together because everyone just gets to see both our teams play in the same court.
Everyone just shows up and we have such big crowds every game.
I just really love how everyone comes together to support the team, and it's just so much fun in the student section.
Instead of everybody going their separate ways during the Thanksgiving break, it just brings everybody closer together.
And it's just something that as a kid it's really neat, and this year as a coach, you know, for those kids to be able to play in front of a crowd like that was pretty special for them.
It's not just a tournament that pops up here and there, and so many people have been a part of that tournament and said, hey, I played in that when I was a kid, and that's stretched for generations now.
The 67th annual tournament ended in a victory for the Washington Blue Jays. The community looks forward to the 68th. I am Emma Duncan reporting.
I cannot imagine getting on a plane and flying thousands of miles away from my family and friends just to attend another high school. But that's exactly what foreign exchange students do.
Imagine leaving your family, your home, and everything you know. That is what a foreign exchange student experiences in order to come to America.
Actually, I thought it was going to be super difficult because I love all my friends. But then I get into the airplane and it was like, okay, I'm getting there.
I flew from Berlin to Frankfurt, and that was like, I think, an hour. And then I flew from Frankfurt to Washington, D.C., but we had problems with the plane, so there was a storm. So we flew to Montreal, Canada, and then we flew back, so I was more than 14 hours on a plane, and then I flew 2 hours to St. Louis.
That's a tough situation to leave your family and go to a new environment.
Being an exchange student means forming bonds with a new family.
I got my family on the 1st of July, so I had like almost a month to get known them.
I already knew her because my big brother came with her. So we had already a relationship, so it has been pretty easy and pretty cool.
One challenge exchange students face is communication.
In the beginning I was like overwhelmed because there was so many things which I have to learn and so many new vocabularies, and the teachers talk so fast. But I think after 2 weeks it got easier, and now it's like not that bad.
The students that come here are high achieving academically. Many times there can be the language barrier, but they have a really strong work ethic, and so they tend to typically do well.
It hasn't been like really something difficult, though I sometimes have trouble with some words or present, past, and all that stuff.
Even though they deal with a lot of challenges, it's a rewarding experience.
If people are willing to take the time, there is so much to learn from each other, not only them from us, but us from them.
Even if you don't talk to me, every people make like my experience here unique.
Thank you for having me here.
This is Eric Jones reporting.
Where is he? This isn't like him. Shouldn't he be here by now? This is really weird. Great, now I'm worried.
I have a note for Ava.
I have to go to the guidance office.
Hey Ava, Miss Sandoval will see you now.
Your friend was in a bad car accident. The police believe it was due to distracted driving.
Drive safe.
I'm so sorry.
Not distracted. Arrive alive, because your actions affect everyone.
Family. It is a word that carries many different meanings depending on who you talk to. Right here in Franklin County, there's a family that values something that others may take for granted: farming.
We were established at our spot here in 1950. We are hog and crop farmers. So on the hog end of it, we are farrow to finish.
And we started with swine. And we have a farrow to finish operation, meaning we breed our own sows and they have piglets, and then we raise them up till they're old enough to go to market.
Agriculture is prominent in rural areas of Missouri, and in many families, the land and traditions have been passed down through generations.
I'm going to be the 5th generation here working on the farm.
So I would technically be considered the 4th generation here. Started with my great-great, and then I had my great and my grandpa. My grandpa is the one who bought the location of where we are.
When farms are passed down, it creates a unique working environment for the whole family.
We have about 11 employees, so most of them are family. Working with family is great. It's a lot of fun. Not many people have the chance to do it, and of course, you'll bicker and stuff like that, but that's what makes it fun, so it's a great time.
I enjoy that I know my family's down here doing it with me. It used to be, Grandma would bring the food out to the farmers when we're out harvesting in the fields, and that tradition is still going on because now my mom has taken on that responsibility. On our Wednesdays, we call it weaning day. It's a big day out here on the farm. A lot of little baby pig work is what that is, and so anyway, we always get together and get to go have lunch together and then as well.
The Deppes hope these traditions will not be lost and future generations will value them.
I think it's a privilege and an honor to want to carry that legacy on. And what fun. It's a blast coming down here every day.
Agriculture's everywhere, and if I have the chance, I definitely will take it over. This is what I'm passionate about, and this is what I want to do. I like knowing that I feed the world. It's not something that everybody gets to do, and it's very important.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, I'm Mackenzie Whalen reporting. It seems like everywhere you go these days, people are talking about the environment. The topic is indeed trending, even right here in Washington.
It is estimated that by 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the world's oceans. Statistics like that have caused more people to change their ways.
I try and carpool a lot.
Cut down on water, don't use power as much, try to limit resources and stuff that you use, plant trees.
Reusing metal straws instead of plastic. Plastic is nasty, nasty, nasty. Reducing and reusing, way more important than just thinking you can recycle it.
People who support these changes believe awareness is critical.
Making sure we have mayors that understand this information, school boards that understand the information.
Just by leading by example, if someone sees you picking up trash, if you just talk about it through social media and stuff, that's a good place to spread it through.
There are many ways the average consumer can make a difference, such as using reusable water bottles,
drinking out of metal straws,
buying from local businesses or resale shops,
unplugging electronics, eliminating single-use plastic,
consuming alternate sources of energy,
and supporting sustainable companies.
These companies include
Adidas, Patagonia,
Dr. Bronner's,
4Ocean,
and Cape Craft. For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Joey Hine reporting.
I had no idea she was an addict.
I heard that she kept stealing her grandma's prescriptions.
I never saw it coming.
She hid it so well.
I heard she only tried it once.
Her overdose shocked me.
I miss our car rides to school together.
Life feels so empty without her.
I can't believe she's gone. One time was one too many.
Mackenzie and I are so glad that you joined us for this episode of Blue Jay Journal TV.
Don't forget, you can also visit us at www.bluejjournal.com. You can read our blogs, meet humans of WHS, and more by visiting our website.
You can also follow us on Twitter at Blue Jay Journal and like us on Facebook at Blue Jay Journal TV.
We hope to see you again real soon. Have a great day.